Hello, everybody. We are going to start on the lesson. Tell me about your best friend. So we're going to be talking about our best friend today, and of course some characteristics that we can use to describe our best friend. Now, the first question I have up here is, do you have a best friend? I think most of us do. So I think most of us are going to answer with yes. So, do you have a best friend? And you can say yes. And then if it is a male, you can introduce his name. So, this is going to be the male possessive pronoun, his names, and then you give the name. So let's just use my name, Joe. Yes, his name's Joe. If your best friend is a girl, you can say, yes, her name's Lisa. So any kind of girl name. So do you have a best friend? Yes, his name's Joe. Yes, her name's Lisa. Now, in the rare event that you may not have a best friend, if that's the circumstance, then you can answer with this expression if you'd like, and you can say, no, most of my friends are, and then give a type of friend, which is not a best friend. So that would be an acquaintance, probably, or a coworker. These are people that you are friends with, but you're not best friends with. So let's just say, no, most of my friends are acquaintances. Most of my friends are coworkers. So no, I don't have a best friend. So if you just do want to say no to this question, you can say that. Or if you just don't have someone who you consider to be a best friend. Now, I think most of us do have a best friend, so we've done introduced our best friend. Yes, his name's Joe. Now, the question that a person may ask you is, how long have you two known each other? So, how long have you two known each other? So, two is referring to yourself and your best friend, but it's optional. You can be a singular pronoun or a plural pronoun. Um, so we're just asking, yeah, how long have you known each other? And we're using the past perfect tense of known because you and your friend met at one point in the past and you still continue to be friends up into the present. The answer we can give here, this is optional. You can say, I've known Joe or Lisa, whatever the name is of your best friend. I've known Joe. You can use since, because we want to give an expression of time. You can use either since or about. So let's start with since first. If we're using since, we're going to have to introduce an era of some sort. How long have you two known each other? I've known Joe since childhood. So we met when we were children and we've grown up together since the era of childhood. You can also say since elementary school or since college, since high school. Um, so yes, that's kind of how you can use since. And you can also say I've known Joe about. I've known Joe about, and then give the number of years. I've known Joe about 5 years. So we're using about. This is an approximation. It's not an exact number, but it is, we're making an approximation with about. So that would be the first part of our conversation that is in the dialogue. Okay, now let's go ahead and continue on. Now we're going to be asking more details about personality, characteristics that are related to our best friend. So this is just like the tell me about your parents, the second lesson. So we were asking what's he like, what's she like. So we're asking about characteristics. We're asking about personality. We're not asking what do they like. So I'm just going to stick with the pronoun he. You can say, what's he like? Your best friend who may be a male. Now you can answer, we're just going to stick with the pronoun he's, which is he is. He's or un, depending on if the next word will start with a consonant, in which we'll use or if it starts with a vowel, we will use un. So we're gonna start the next word with a vowel. We're gonna say he's unintelligent. He's an intelligent guy. He's unintelligent guy. So we're saying that our best friend is very smart. Now, if your best friend is a girl and you're using she, you don't want to use guy because this is a kind of a casual way to describe boy or man. So in this case, if it's a girl, you can say she's an intelligent girl. She's an intelligent lady. So do remember that. Now you can also say he's a straight shooter. He's a straight shooter, so he is very honest, very direct, very blunt. He's a funny guy. He's a funny guy, so he's always cracking jokes. If that's a girl, you say she's a funny girl or she's a funny lady. Now, right here, we're just giving more details. We're giving more details about their personality. So, with someone who is very intelligent, what do they like to do? And a lot of times that's going to be, maybe they like learning new things. Okay, so we're just going to add another detail here about our best friend. We're going to further describe their personality. So we say our best friend, um, we say he's an intelligent guy. And we want to add on to this. So we want to, in this sentence, we want to describe why he's an intelligent guy. So if he's very intelligent, what is he doing? He probably likes learning new things. So you can say he's always, so the always is a frequency adverb, which means constantly. He's constantly doing something. So we're going to say our detail here, he's always learning new things. He's always learning new things. So he's constantly learning different things all the time. It can be anything. So that's if he's an intelligent guy, then he likes to learn a lot. So he's always learning new things. And again, if it's a girl, you can say she's always learning new things. Now, you can also, there's a lot of variances here. You can say he's a funny guy, and in that case, he's always cracking jokes. So yes, there's plenty of variances you can have with this sentence. Now the next question is, what do you have in common? So what I'm asking here is, how are you similar? How are you the same? What things do you like doing together that you are both interested in. So what do you have in common? Now here we want to answer we both enjoy. We both enjoy. Both is going to mean two people. So that's going to be you and your best friend. We both enjoy, and then there's got to be a commonality of some sort. So what do you both like doing? Well, we can say maybe visiting museums. We both enjoy visiting museums. It could be maybe talking politics. We both enjoy talking politics. Or we both enjoy watching movies. So there's got to be some commonality between you and your best friend, and there are a lot of different answers you can give here. Um, Now, enjoy, you can interchange this with the word like. So you can say, we both like visiting museums. So you can use either like or enjoy in this sentence pattern. So that is going to conclude this lesson on Tell Me About Your Best Friend. Most of this stuff, it's pretty consistent and it's pretty straightforward stuff. So thank you very much for following along, and be sure to check out your lesson wrap up. Thank you very much.